For millions of years all humans, early and modern, had to find their own food. They spent a large part of each day gathering plants and hunting, or scavenging animals. Then, within just the past 12,000 years, our species, Homo sapiens, made the transition to producing food and changing our surroundings. We have been so successful that we have inadvertently created a turning point in the history of life on Earth. 200,000 years ago, during a time of dramatic climate change, modern humans, or Homo sapiens, evolved in Africa. Like the early humans, the modern humans gathered and hunted for food. They evolved behavior which helped them respond to the challenges of survival. The first modern humans shared the planet with at least 3 species of early humans. Over time, as modern humans spread around the world, the other 3 species became extinct. We became the sole survivors in the human family tree. By 164,000 years ago, modern humans collected and cooked shellfish. By 130,000 years ago, modern humans exchanged resources over long distances. By 90,000 years ago, modern humans made special tools for fishing. Between 80,000 and 60,000 years ago, modern humans spread to Asia. By 77,000 years ago, modern humans started recording information on objects. About 74,000 years ago, modern humans almost become extinct. As a result of extreme climate changes, the population may have been reduced to about 10,000 adults of reproductive age. By 70,000 years ago, Homo erectus becomes extinct. By 60,000 to 40,000 years ago, modern humans create permanent drawings. By 50,000 years ago, modern humans reach Australia. By 40,000 years ago, modern humans reach Europe. By 28,000 years ago, Homo neanderthalensis become extinct. By 17,000 years ago, Homo floresiensis become extinct, leaving modern humans as the sole survivor in the once diverse human family tree. By 15,000 years ago, modern humans reach the Americas. 12,000 years ago, it was a turning point. Eventually, humans found they could control the growth and breeding of certain plants and animals. This discovery led to farming and herding animals, activities that transformed Earth's natural landscapes, first locally, then globally. As humans invested more time in producing food, they settled down. Villages became towns, and towns became cities. With more food available, the human population began to increase dramatically. 11,200 years ago, figs cultivated in Lower Jordan Valley, Middle East. 11,000 years ago, Jericho, West Bank, begins to grow into a city. 10,000 years ago, cows domesticated in Africa and Middle East. Squash cultivated in Central America. 9,500 years ago, wheat cultivated in Middle East. Sataluk, Turkey, begins to grow into a city. 9,000 years ago, sheep domesticated in Middle East. Rice cultivated in China. Corn cultivated in North America. 8,000 years ago, chickens domesticated in Southeast Asia. 7,000 years ago, potatoes cultivated in South America. Bananas cultivated in Southeast Asia. 5,600 years ago, horses domesticated in Eurasia. 4,400 years ago, Carroll, Peru, begins to grow into a city. 3,600 years ago, cacao, cultivated in Central America. 3,400 years ago, Athens, Greece, begins to grow into a city. 3,100 years ago, Xi'an, China, begins to grow into a city. 2,760 years ago, Rome, Italy, begins to grow into a city. 2,000 years ago, tea cultivated in China. In the year 165 to 180, smallpox kills millions of citizens in ancient Rome. In the year 500, coffee cultivated in Africa. In the year 540 to 542, bubonic plague kills up to 10,000 people a day in Europe, North Africa, and the Near East. 1345 to 1400, bubonic plague kills at least a third of Europe's population. 1918 to 1919, influenza kills up to 40 million people worldwide, which is about 5% of the entire human population. Modern humans have spread to every continent and grown to huge numbers. Producing our own food, rather than tracking it down daily, has freed us to enrich our lives in many ways, to become artists, inventors, scientists, politicians, and more. We have altered the world in ways that benefit us greatly. But this transformation has unintended consequences for other species, as well as for ourselves, creating new survival challenges. By 1995, at least 83% of Earth's land surface had been directly affected by humans. In 2004, the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, reported that current bird, mammal, and amphibian extinction rates were at least 48 times greater than natural extinction rates, possibly 1,024 times higher. In 2005, humans had built so many dams that nearly 6 times as much water was held in storage as flowed freely in rivers. In 2009, H1N1 was spreading fast around the world, so the World Health Organization called it a pandemic. It nearly killed 575,000 people. In 2014, the World Health Organization reported cases of Ebola virus disease in the forested rural region of southeastern Guinea, in West Africa. It killed 11,325 people. In 2019, the COVID-19 pandemic, also known as the coronavirus pandemic, is an ongoing global pandemic of coronavirus disease 2019, which is caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2, or SARS-CoV-2. The virus was first identified in December 2019 in Wuhan, China. The World Health Organization declared a public health emergency of international concern on the 30th of January 2020, and later declared a pandemic on the 11th of March 2020. As of the 15th of July 2021, more than 188 million cases have been confirmed, with more than 4.06 million deaths caused by COVID-19. As we the humans tried to experiment our curiosity level, we harmed the nature in every way possible, which results in the extinction of oil in next 53 years, natural gas in 54 years, and coal in 110 years. By 2040 we may see the end of water. A billion years from now, Earth's oxygen will become depleted in a span of about 10,000 years. This will bring an end for all species except microbes, so we should always remember that there is no second Earth.